ready to wrestle. As I started to say, it's a fall apiece, and if we get a fall in this third 15-minute round, that will be the end of our main event right then and there. Chin lock by Mr. Moto, giving Freddie Blassie some trouble. He's had to lose his hold to get himself out of this. Mr. Moto can, of course, now move to his famous sleeper hold, but instead he's just putting on a neck breaker. Thinks he's found a weak point here in the defense of Freddie Blassie. Freddie Blassie trying to move toward the ropes, and the champ was being held off so that he wouldn't go down there and give Mr. Moto any help. Offer of submission declined so far. Freddie Blassie comes up with his own lock feel, and he's topside, but Mr. Moto had his legs under the ropes and then pulls him back in. And then gets him over and decides that head scissors is more than he wants to handle. Back comes Freddie Blassie quickly again with his lock feel, and again with the head scissors. Figure 4, and look at him hook that chin. Mr. Moto may have a chokehold here. Freddie Blassie was pointing to it. The champ is trying to pull away the officials so they won't even look to see. But Mr. Moto is not yet putting on his sleeper. But the hold is going to be broken because it was on the throat. So a tag. The champ wants to come in. He has a plan. Let's see if he is a man with a plan. Now we're going to be buddies. Everybody likes everybody here tonight. Just wrestling, he says, nothing else. So they chin lock each other. 4 minutes remaining. 4 minutes left to go in this third round. The champ starts that punishment on the shoulder. That's the shoulder that Bockwinkel hurt, I believe. And the champ knows it. And that is, of course, why the champ is picked on that particular shoulder. Bockwinkel complaining. The champ wants to drop in with a knee. Wants to do anything he can to soften up that shoulder. The offer of submission has been put in by one of the two referees, Pete Maringer, kneeling there. No submission yet, though Bockwinkel is in a great deal of pain as the champ punishes that shoulder of his. Still tender from an injury. Bockwinkel got up, couldn't stay up. This is the third round with about 2 minutes left to go. It's a fall apiece. Each team got a fall in the first 2 rounds. And, of course, either one that gets the fall now ends the match right then and there. But if there is no fall in this third round, we'll wrestle the fourth and final round, or at least part of it, until there is a fall. Champ still trying to work on that shoulder, but Bockwinkel has got himself out of trouble, and look at him feel that champ across the ring. Goes Bockwinkel, drops a knee in there, drives knees into the back. He's after that match right here and now, trying to get our main event. The champ wants to tag. Mr. Moto stays away from him. Now does. Finally takes the tag, but he was reluctant to do it. So Mr. Moto comes in to take over as the champ stays in there, and they finally take him out. Freddie Blassie walks in, and no, he won't be allowed to stay, I don't think. Got one punch in there and then was chased out by the officials. And Mr. Moto works on Bockwinkel. Rabbit punches. Bockwinkel tags Blassie. He's been saved from trouble. And here comes Blassie in to take over with his own. Well, Bockwinkel couldn't resist the temptation to get one punch in there. Look out. Freddie Blassie drew back a big foot there. Mr. Moto didn't like that a bit. Time running out here in the third round. Top wrist lock. Top wrist lock by Mr. Moto on Freddie Blassie. Freddie Blassie trying to shake himself out of trouble here with a few punches. He's going off balance and down. And there he goes. Shooting on the back of his head once again. Comes in and gives Mr. Moto a surprise. Look out. Mr. Moto's fork judo cuts to the throat are a little bit too much for Freddie Blassie. Rabbit punches. All legal maneuvers. Moto grabbed hair there for an instant, and the referees leaped in to remind him, you just don't do that. Mr. Moto's putting on his famous sleeper hold. Let's see if Freddie Blassie can take it or not. Mr. Moto's sleeper hold is working, and Freddie Blassie is trying to fight himself out of this. This is a hold, of course, that produces a brief period of unconsciousness if applied long enough. And Mr. Moto isn't able to make it work, especially after that and that. And Mr. Moto trying to stagger over to the champ, couldn't even make it there. With a heel, he goes across the ring. Freddie Blassie again sends him back the other way. And drives one in the midsection. Down goes Mr. Moto. 1, 2. The champ rushed in, but Mr. Moto had rolled up onto one shoulder. He's topside down. He's putting on his sleeper hold on Freddie Blassie. But they say it is a chokehold this time. The hand across the throat. Mr. Moto's had enough. Well, the champ had an idea, too, and he is starting to work, using the heel of the hand. Freddie Blassie's in trouble, and over there is Mr. Moto. Do a little something else as Warren Bockwinkel would like to come over and help if he needs to. There's been a tag. Mr. Moto is in now, replacing the champ. But since Freddie Blassie's off balance in the corner, Mr. Moto will have to give him a chance to move out into the ring. A go behind and a full Nelson. Look at that. And a tag for Warren Bockwinkel to come in. Forearm splashes, 2 of them. Mr. Moto is really shaken up. Here we go again. A tag. Freddie Blassie. We might get a... Mr. Moto can't find him, and a tackle drops him. Another one. Blassie snaps him with the mare. Look at that hatchet cut across the throat. Mr. Moto on top for 1, 2, and 3. And our main event has come to an end.
One moment, please. In the time of 10 minutes, 6 seconds of the 3rd round, taking the 3rd fall, and the winners of the match, Joe PASANDAK and Mr. Moto.
Well, that's it for tonight, folks. We certainly had plenty of thrills in tonight's wrestling from Hollywood Legion Stadium. I hope you'll be back with us next week at this same time. And until then, this is Paula Kent saying the best of everything to you.